I'm here to introduce Attorney General Ken Paxton. Attorney General Ken Paxton has been the leader in the United States.
You know, this is a really important case. It's an important case not just because it deals with immigration that affects my state every day, and in my opinion, we've all become border states because of the transportation from the cartels to Border Patrol and then into the country. We're all border states. It affects all of us. And the consequences of this loophole of asylum, where everybody knows and they're trained to show up at the border and actually turn themselves in to Border Patrol. General Schmidt, so any questions about today?
Yes.
Yes. And we're arguing that the Biden administration, just like the rest of us, have to follow federal law. They either have to detain them or send them back to their country of origin. It's a very simple argument that Judd made so well today. I really trust that we did the best we could today, and I really believe that we're going to get a good result from this. And hopefully we can begin to protect the American people from the consequences of this huge loophole that everyone knows is a loophole that has dramatic consequences for the safety of our country.
Administration's stated mission is behind lifting Title 42.
Every state is a border state, and I view Missouri as a proxy for all the other states that are impacted by the crisis we have at the border, a man-made crisis created by Joe Biden, who reflexively on day one tried to undo all of the successes under President Trump. And we had a secure border. And the migrant protection protocols and the Remain in Mexico policy was a big part of that. So was, by the way, Title 42, which is another issue that we got a positive result at the district court on yesterday. But
what do you believe is the real motivation behind the administration?
this is a central question about the rule of law and about border security. And the Biden administration's level of lawlessness and how they've handled these issues is staggering. And that's why we've been victorious before at the lower court, why we're back here today. The Supreme Court obviously issued that injunction months ago. Now we're back here on the merits. We're very hopeful for a positive decision and result here.
Yeah. How is this affecting the day-to-day lives of Missouri? Why you mentioned that?
The reality is we know if they're motivated, if they actually care about the American people, they can work out something with Mexico. There's a lot that we have in common with Mexico. There's a lot of interest together that we need to work on, and this is one of those issues.
Been down to the border twice. They control not just the border, but zones of influence in Missouri, Arizona, and Louisiana brought in action challenging the Biden administration from terminating Title 42. I think Texas has their own action too. So there's a number of things happening all at the same time. But what happened yesterday is we'll have a temporary restraining order that gets us to May 13th. May 13th will be the hearing on the preliminary order that we hope to obtain as well. So we've got a few weeks here, and really the impetus for that TRO was the Biden administration said that they were going to wait till mid-May to terminate Title 42. Well, there were news reports that they were actually doing that already. So that's why we obtained the TRO. It's very important. It's a big win, I think, for border security and the rule of law, and we'll be back in court on May 13th.